What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness Tech Reviews, we're going over 3 different Garmin devices. We got the Garmin Forerunner 235, we have the Garmin Venu SQ, and we have the Garmin Venu. All these guys are coming in about the same price, so I definitely want to make sure you know what the differences are, and even stuff with like the Forerunner 245 and the Venu 2 to see which one is best for you. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get into the prices to start out with. So the Venu, you can get in around $180 and $300 at full price. Do not buy it at full price since the Venu 2 is about $250. The Venu SQ is around $270 to $200, so around that same price point. And the Garmin Forerunner 235 is going to be coming in at about $150 to $200. Again, you can see these on sale all over the place. If you're looking at the Garmin Forerunner 245, that's going to be about $250 to $300. Each one of these have pretty much the same exact heart rate monitor that checks you every second. They all have GPS built in. They all have a lot of smartwatch functionality, but there are some differences. They all have accelerometers and they all have 5 atmospheres of water resistance as well. So now let's go over the things the Venus do that the Forerunner does not. These guys will give you your pulse ox, so your oxygen saturation levels. They both have Garmin Pay and they both have compasses built in too. They have ambient light sensors so they can change the intensity, how bright the screen is, and also they have abnormal heart rate detection. So if you do have abnormal heart rates, either going too high or too low, every so often you will get notifications through both the Venu devices. They both have body battery built in, so it will let you know how much energy is built into your body. It's pretty accurate. It's something you can work with. Also, they give you your fitness age as well. These 2 devices can also check your respiratory rate and give you an idea how it was throughout your day. And also, if you're going on things like triathlons, you can get the Move IQ. So this is actually going to change what your activity is. It'll tell if you change from running to swimming to cycling, so you'll be able to check that out with your workout as well. And both the Venus also have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 as well. The only thing that the Venu does that the Venu SQ does not do is it actually checks your floors that you actually have climbed. So it checks how high and low you went because it does have an altimeter built in. I'm not sure if I said that right. Altimeter? Now for their screens. The Garmin Venu does have an AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. The Garmin SQ has an LCD screen with Gorilla Glass 3, where the Forerunner 235 has a backlit memory and pixel type display that isn't the most vibrant, but you definitely see it in sunlight. The battery life is a little weird. With the Venu, you will get 5 days of just a smartwatch functionality without pulse ox or always on. You will get 6 days with the same thing on the Venu XQ, and then you will get 9 days of just smartwatch functionality on the Garmin Forerunner 235. But there are some differences. If you want to be going on long runs and need to use your GPS, the Forerunner comes in at the lowest at 11 hours with GPS. The SQ does come with 14 hours with GPS on, where the Venu can get 20 hours with GPS on. So if you are looking to go on longer runs and you're not going to keep that always on display on, the Venu is really the way to go. But if you're looking for the best and a little bit extra, the Garmin Forerunner 245 will give you 24 hours with GPS. So if you like this, the Garmin Forerunner 245 is just going to be a little bit more expensive. And as far as their fitness functionality is concerned, with all 3 of them, their heart rate monitors are pretty much the exact same one. So there'll be no difference as far as your heart rate monitor is concerned. All of them are very accurate. I did reviews on all 3 of these guys, and you definitely check it down below. The only real differences are respiratory rate with the Venus, and not only that, the Move IQ with the Venus as well is going to be a little bit better. But if you do go with the Garmin Forerunner 245, you can get those things as well. Let's get with some smartwatch functionality. So with smartwatch functionality, they can all do Find My Phone. They all have Bluetooth. They all give those smartwatch notifications. They have calendars, weather apps, and you can control your music with both of these guys, and you connect them to your smartphone, whether it be Android or iOS, through 2 different apps. The one is the Garmin Connect app, and the other one is the Garmin IQ app. The Garmin IQ app is the one that you can actually change the screens on. Only a couple of the differences is the way you're actually touching the screen. You can actually not touch the screen on the Forerunner 235, where these guys are touch screens where you will be swiping around and stuff like that, where you're going to have a little bit bigger of a screen and more vibrant of a screen on the Garmin Venu. The Garmin Venus, both of these guys do give you text responses through Android, and you can actually cancel calls through Android as well, while you can't do that on the Forerunner. And the Garmin Venu, not the SQ, the Venu will give you 500 songs built in. There is a music variant of the SQ, but you will have to pay extra for that. Some other quick differences, the Garmin Venus both do have a quick release 20mm band that's pretty easy to take on and off, and you can actually change the two pretty easily. Where the Garmin Forerunner 235, you actually do need a little device to take off to be able to put them on, and you'll need to find specific ones for that. But if you did do the Garmin 245, you would be able to go do the 20mm bands. Also, with the charging, with the Garmin Forerunner 235, it does have this little clasp mechanism. It is through, of course, USB, but you're kind of clasping it to the side like this, where the Garmin SQ and the Garmin Venu both do have the same barrel type connection, and actually they are interchangeable. They can actually click right in. I believe they should be clicking the same way together. Yep, there we go. They both use the same charger there. So what are my overall recommendations with these three devices? If you are looking for the best smartwatch out of the three, the Garmin Venu will be the best. And not only that, it gives you the best GPS tracking as well, but it doesn't give you the best battery life in a general sense. The Garmin SQ will give you a little bit better of a battery, but it doesn't have the best build. It's a little bit more plastic in the back, where the Garmin Venu is a little bit more robust as far as the build is concerned. I was actually a little bit surprised. I thought I was going to be recommending the Garmin Forerunner for long runs and stuff like that, but since you only can get 11 hours with GPS, this wouldn't be my go-to, but it is a great run tracker since this display is always on and ready to see relatively quickly. Where you do have to turn on the always on both of these displays will actually cut down the battery life by a good amount. But if you're looking for the best one as far as running and stuff like that is concerned with a good battery life, I would go to the Garmin Forerunner 245 instead of the 235. So again, quick overview. Best smartwatch functionality is going to go with the Venu. Smartwatch with a little bit extra battery life, I would go with the SQ, but it has a little worse of build quality, and I'm not a big fan of the square screen, but that's really up to you. And really, if you're looking for the best way to be able to check your statuses during your runs and stuff like that, I'd probably actually go with the Garmin 235, or if you're looking for a little extra battery life, I would go with the Garmin 245. Well, hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please smash that like button. If it was really helpful, please make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be one of the first ones to know when my newest video comes out. And if you want to purchase any of these, I am going to link the Amazon down below. It's going to be regular price on Amazon, but a little bit of my purchase will go to help me grow my channel. But I definitely recommend searching through the internet to get your best price. A lot of these go on sale on different websites like Best Buy and stuff like that, so definitely make sure you're getting your best price. Also, I will be going live at the beginning of each month on Sundays at 11 a.m. So if you ever want to talk to me, 11 a.m. the first Sunday of every month, I'm going to do a live with things like deals for fitness bands, fitness news in a general sense, and a Q&A if there's going to be a lot of people on it to ask me some questions. But as always, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.